Some albums get awards and accolades that they definitely deserve. Other albums may be fantastic, but due to a variety of factors, may not perform as well commercially. So today, I wanted to share some of my favorite pop albums that I feel are a bit underrated. Let's blast off and get started. JM in your universe. Konnichiwa friends, I'm Jonathan Miller and welcome back to Jonathan Miller Music, helping you become a better indie artist. I make futuristic and outer space inspired dance pop music, and every Wednesday on this channel I'm helping others take their music to level 2. If that sounds good, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. If not, then I'm gonna make an overrated list and put your name at the top. I don't even care what it is you do. I'll just lie and say you're overrated. So maybe you should subscribe to avoid that pain. Just kidding, sort of. Think about that. So yes, I wanted to share some albums this week that I feel are a bit underrated. They could either have not performed as well as I think they deserve, or maybe they get a lot of hate that I feel they don't deserve. But please remember that this is just my opinion, yours might be different, and that's totally okay. But here are 5 albums, really in no particular order, that I feel are underrated. Also, FYI, I grew up with the Disney Channel, so a lot of these artists are Disney Channel artists. Okay, thanks, bye. Number 5, Britney Jean by Britney Spears. Okay, calm down. I said it in my full review of this album, but Britney Jean is not that bad. I quite like Britney Jean very much. I think part of the controversy around this record was that Britney kept saying it was a super personal album.
By doing this album, it was like therapy for me. And it was like it was a way for me to express myself. I think there's a certain moment in all of our lives where we feel kind of alone, and you feel alienated from people.
But its heavy use of dance beats and auto-tune made people really not get that. And the other people really liked Work Bitch and they wanted more of that, but they felt that we didn't quite get that, which I don't understand. Have you listened to the album? Because there are still some awesome bops on this record, like Alien, which I'm sorry is still awesome despite that glitch, or Till It's Gone, or Chillin' With You. Our proper duet finally with Jamie Lynn. Honestly though, I think this album is solid. People had been wanting a nice ballad from Britney for a really long time, so we got Perfume. I think BJ deserves a lot more love than it gets. I mean, we got Work Bitch and that shiz is fire. Number 4, My December by Kelly Clarkson. My December is on here because it really should have been allowed to perform better commercially. If you're not aware, the story goes that Clive Davis, her record exec at the time, didn't like that the album didn't have as many commercial sounding songs, and he told Kelly she had to include them, which obviously she did not agree to. Now, the Breakaway album ruled the airwaves at the time, so of course the expectancy was high for My December. But I'm really happy that Kelly stuck to her guns on this one, because it's raw and beautiful, especially on tracks like Irvine and Sober. Sober should have gotten a music video. As much as I like Don't Waste Your Time, Sober deserved better. Standout tracks for me are Never Again, Sober, Hole, Judas, Haunted, Don't Waste Your Time, and Irvine. And Go from that Ford commercial before the album was released. Yeah, that was a bop.
Let's go, let's jump out and scream into the wind, feel the power in this.
Number 3, Identified by Vanessa Hudgens. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I actually enjoyed Vanessa Hudgens' first 2 records. I can't really begin to even try to defend Sneaker Night.
Yeah, that's right, it's sneaker night. Basically, what we're gonna do is dance.
So we're just gonna pretend that didn't even happen. But there are some serious bops on Identified, including its Max Martin pen title track. It should have been a single, but Hollywood Records sucks and is notorious for only giving its artists 1, maybe 2 singles. The record itself is paced really well, except Hook It Up, which is an automatic skip. But other than that, it flows really well. My favorite tracks are Last Night, Identified, Don't Ask Why, Amazed, and Party on the Moon, which, fun fact, was part of the inspiration for my song Galaxy. Number 2, The High Road by JoJo.
It's just a little too late, a little too long, and I can't wait.
Okay, this one might confuse a few people, because it actually did really well, and it scored JoJo her first number 1 with Too Little Too Late, which is, by the way, Too Little Too Late, not A Little Too Late or Little Too Late or all of the other wrong combinations of Too Little Too Late. Not that hard to say, I'm just saying, I need to calm down. But I have it on here because honestly, it's just that good and deserved way better. Her record company eventually screwed her over, as we all know.
You'd be surprised how many times I've seen, oh my God, I thought JoJo died. Like, she's still out here? yeah, I'm still here. Like,
but I'm so happy she's still doing really well. I mean, where the hell is our video for anything? We know one was shot. This time is actually one of my all-time favorite songs. So excuse me, why no single release? Huh? JoJo was hitting whistle notes at 15 years old. And got a damn #1. Why did we not capitalize on that shiz? Why did we barely get a video for the absolutely gorgeous How to Touch a Girl? Like, why did we not ride on that #1 success? Tisk, tisk. Standout tracks for me are all of them in the bonus tracks. Every single one. Facts. And the last album that I think is overrated, #1, Can't Be Tamed by Miley Cyrus. CBT was a big transition for Miley when Hannah Montana was over, and a lot of people couldn't really accept that. I've done a full album review on this channel for Can't Be Tamed, but really, there are so many good songs on this album, and I love its overall production. Honestly, a Gaga-obsessed world, which no shade, we love Lady Gaga, they just thought that anything remotely electronic sounding was a Gaga copy. And newsflash, it wasn't. It drove me insane. The video for Can't Be Tamed alone is a masterpiece that I worship. The album has strong messages, and Miley really pours a lot of her young adult soul into it, and it makes me really sad that so many people missed that. Anyway, my favorites are, well, all of them. But if I had to pick my absolute faves, it'd be Liberty Walk, Can't Be Tamed, My Heart Beats for Love, and Permanent December. All of these records have a lot of similarities. They are great collections of music that really do deserve so much more love. If I could go back, they'd all have 1,000,000 Grammys. Okay, maybe not 1,000,000, but definitely much more time to shine. So those are some albums that I think are underrated. Question of the video, what is one of your favorite albums that you feel is underrated? Leave me a comment below letting me know. If you want to check out any more of my top 10 videos or favorites, there are links in the description below so you can check them out. And if you like me and you like what I do, consider joining me on Patreon for all sorts of fun rewards. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. I put out new videos every single Wednesday. Once again, I'm Jonathan Miller, and I will see you next time. See you later.
I am a machine, not a robot, not operation electronically. My messages are magnetic vibrations, once a pioneer.